Hello guys, my name is Pino. In this video, we go through question 2 from the November 2019 Math Paper 1 Grade 12 Final Examination question paper. And question 2.1, we are given the quadratic sequence which consists of the term 1 as equals to 321 and the second term as equals to 290 and the third term is equals to 261 and the fourth term is equals to 234. Question 2.1.1, we write down the values of the next two terms of the sequence. We start off by determining the first differences of this quadratic pattern. So 290 minus 321 is equals to negative 31, and 261 minus 290 is equals to negative 29, and the 234 minus 261 is equals to negative 27. And now we determine the second difference. So negative 29 minus 31 will be equals to 2, and the negative 27 minus 29 is also equals to 2. So, and the next two terms, that one will be term number 5 and that one will be term number 6. Term number 5 minus term number 4, we can suppose that it's x, and we know that the second difference is equals to 2. The negative 31 plus 2 will give us that negative 29, and in the same way, the negative 29 plus 2 gives us the negative 27. So we expect that the negative 27 plus the 2 will give us the x. So our x will be equals to negative 27 plus 2, and negative 27 plus 2 is equals to negative 25. So the value of the x is equals to the negative 25. Term number 6 minus term number 5, we can suppose that is equals to y, and the second difference is equals to 2. So that negative 25 plus 2 will give us the y. So the value of the y is equals to negative 25 plus 2, and the y will be equals to negative 23. So in the place of that y, let's substitute negative 23. 321 plus the negative 31 will give us that 290, and the 261 plus the negative 27 will give us that 234. We expect that the 234 plus the negative 25 will give us the term number 5 that we are looking for. So 234 plus minus 25 is equals to 209, and we expect that the 209 plus minus the 23 will give us the term number 6. So 209 plus the negative 23 is equals to 186. So we have 209 and 186 as our next two terms. 2.1.2, we determine the general term of the sequence in the form Tn is equals to A multiplied by n squared plus Bn plus C. From the previous question, we already determined this, so we just copy and paste. For a quadratic number pattern, we know that 2a is equals to the second difference. So our 2a will be equals to our second difference, which is equals to the 2. So to determine a, we divide both sides of the equation by 2, and that 2 and that 2 will cancel out, and our a will be equals to 2 divided by 2, which is equals to 1. And for a quadratic number pattern, we know that 3a plus b is equals to the first term of the first difference. So we have 3 into a, which we just determined a as equals to 1, plus b is equals to the first term of the first difference is equals to the negative 31. And from here, 3 multiplied by 1 is equals to 3, plus the b is equals to 31, negative 31 I meant. So our b will be equals to negative 31, and we move the 3 from the left to the right, it will change sign to negative 3, and our b will be equals to negative 34. To determine c, for a quadratic number pattern, we have a plus b plus c is equals to the first term of the quadratic number pattern. So the first term is equals to 321. We substitute 1 for a, and for b we substitute the negative 34, and we are to determine the c, and the first term is equals to 321. So 1 plus minus 34 will be equals to negative 33, plus c is equals to 321. And we move the negative 33 from the left to the right, it will change sign to positive 33. And 321 plus 33 is equal to 354. So our Tn, we substitute, so our Tn will be equals to a is equals to 1, so we have n squared, and b is equals to negative 34, so we have negative 34n plus 354 in the place of the c. So this will be our Tn. 2.1.3, which term or terms of the sequence will have a value of 74? So we have this, and when they specify that we have term or terms, we might have more than one solution. So our Tn is equal to 74. So where there is Tn, we substitute 74, and this will be equal to n squared minus 34n plus 354. So we have to determine the n. So we move the 74 to the right. So we have n squared minus 34n plus 354, and when we move the 74 it will change sign to negative 74. So our 0 will be equals to n squared minus 34n plus 354 minus 74, which is equals to positive 280. In order to solve for n, we expand or use the quadratic equation. Let's use the quadratic equation. We have n is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 multiplied by a multiplied by c divided by 2a. So now let's substitute. We have n is equals to negative into b, so our b is equals to negative 34 plus or minus the square root of b squared. Our b is equals to negative 34, which we square, minus 4, and our a is equals to 1, and our c is equals to the 280. And this will be divided by 2 multiplied by a, which is equals to 1. N will be equals to, so negative multiplied by negative 34 will be positive 34 divided by plus or minus. So let's determine the discriminant. So the discriminant of this quadratic equation will be equals to 36, and this is divided by 2. So our n, from the positive side, our n will be equals to 14, and from the negative side, our n will be equals to 20. So it's term number 14 and term number 20, which will have a value of 74.